Shalom, shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Alright, double honor to the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the Akim and pushing this word throughout the four corners of the planet. Alright, and shalom to the elect. And as you can see here, alright, which looks like to be an Edomite, alright, he's going into, the beast system coming, get ready. Alright, and this is what the men right there out on the highways and hedges have been saying for years now. Alright, that the beast system is coming. Alright, get your house in order. Okay? And this is, this is nothing new under the sun. Matter of fact, let me get this. This is Ecclesiastes 1:9. The thing that had been, it said, it is that which shall be, and that which is done, that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. So, Esau, has been trying to establish his beast system, all right, since the Tower of Babel, all right, and, what's that, Daniel, the 6th chapter, where the king pretty much put out a decree, all right, that that you couldn't worship, any other gods. All right, this is Daniel 6. And it says, this is Daniel. Bear with me. All right, it said, I'm going to start at this is Daniel 6. I'm going to start at 6. Then these presidents and princes assembled together to the king and said thus unto him, King Darius, live forever. All the presidents of the kingdom, the governors and the princes, the counselors and the captains have consulted together to establish a royal statute and to make a firm decree that whosoever shall ask a petition of any god or man for 30 days, save of thee, O king, he shall be cast into the den of lions. It says, now, O king, establish. Hold on. I think I'm gonna read this, but I think it's another one. I'll try to grab that after this. Now, O king, establish the decree and sign the writing that it be not changed according to the law. And it says, in the Medes and Persians which altereth not. Wherefore King Darius signed the writing and the decree. Now when Daniel knew that the writing was signed, he went into his house. It says, and his windows being opened in the chambers toward Jerusalem, he knelt upon his knees 3 times a day and prayed and gave thanks before his God as he did aforetime. Then, so Daniel pretty much he didn't follow the decree. All right, he chose to keep his integrity. All right, and pray to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Then these men assembled and found Daniel praying and making supplication before his God. Then they came near and spake before the king concerning the king decree. hast thou not signed a decree that every man that shall ask a petition of any god or a man within 30 days, save of thee, O king, shall be cast into the den of lions? The king answered and said, the thing is true, according to the law of the Medes and Persians, which altereth not. Then answered they and said before the king, that Daniel, which is of the children of the captivity of Judah, regardeth not thee, O king, nor the decree that thou hast signed, but maketh his petition 3 times a day. So pretty much he went against the king's decree. Then the king, when he heard these words, was sore displeased with himself, and set his heart on Daniel to deliver him, and he labored till he going down of the sun to deliver him. Then these men assembled unto the king, and said unto the king, Now, O king, that the law of the Medes and Persians is that no decree nor statutes which the king established may be changed. Then the king commanded, and they brought Daniel and cast him into the dens of the lions. All right, and you could pretty much read that story, all right, in its full totality. All right, okay, everybody, all right, is familiar with Daniel and the lions den. All right, well, let me see, through the spirit, let me get this. Salaki, bear with me. Right. Salaki, bear with me. Shit. Let me let the video play while I look for this.
The mark of the beast system is upon us right now. They are ushering in new laws, and almost 500 million people are now under this new law and this new mark of the beast system that just passed, where everything will be tracked and traced, and you have internet IDs, and they are saying everything down to you renting a bike, and you getting your groceries are going to be connected to this. Your healthcare will be connected to this. Everything will be connected to this, and it will be programmable as well to exclude you from buying and selling certain products and to exclude certain individuals. All right, all this stuff just passed. Right now, almost 500 million people are now under this new law, and we need to be getting ready for it.
All right. So basically, said, "Hey man, you're going to need a bike. All right, even if you need a bike, and you're going to have to be under the system. All right, showing that Esau is going to, he's going to clamp down. All right, he's about to make his new. He's about to make his. Hey, he's making his move. All right, on his new world order. All right, Salakia. Let's go.
And I want you to listen to what this guy.
Hold on.
Just passed. Right now, almost 500 million people are now under this new law, and we need to be getting ready for it. All right, and I want you to listen.
So basically, like I was saying, he's saying that, hey man, in order for you to participate in this B system A, even if you want a bike, all right, you're going to have to be under the B system, showing you how far they're willing to go to establish their new world order. All right, let's go.
So what this guy said right here. Okay, this is the deputy director of the IMF, and I want you to hear what he just said as well while all this other stuff is going on. So this is what he said, the deputy director of the IMF.
The third way we think CBDC can improve financial inclusion is through what we call programmability. That is, CBDC can allow government agencies and private sector players to program, to create smart contract, to allow targeted policy functions. For example, welfare payment. For example, consumption coupon. For example, food stamp. By programming CBDC, those money can be precisely targeted for what kind of people can own and what kind of use this money can be utilized. For example, for food. So this potential programmability can help government agencies to precisely target their support.
So you heard that there from...
Huge Cyber Week deals are on at Raymore and Flanagan. Save up to $1,500 on must.
So let's get that again.
Inclusion is through what we call...
And right here, okay, this is the
get that again.
Deputy director of the IMF, and I want you to hear what he just said as well while all this other stuff is going on. So this is what he said, the deputy director of the IMF.
The third way we think CBDC can improve financial inclusion is through what we call programmability. That is, CBDC can allow government agencies and private sector players to program, to create smart contract, to allow targeted policy functions. For example, welfare payment. For example, consumption coupon. For example, food stamp. By programming CBDC, those money can be precisely targeted for what kind of people can own and what kind of use this money can be utilized. For example, for food. So this potential programmability can help government agencies to precisely target their support.
So you heard that there.
So there you go. Like he said, all right, they can use these CBDCs, all right, to pretty much they're programmable, all right. So they can pretty much put a what you call a limit on what you can buy, all right, or if you can even buy it at all right, which is this is Esau, him about to usher in this digital slavery, man, all right, by way of the RFID chip. Let me get this, all right. It says Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear food, the people mourn. So, and why is that? All right. Let me get this. Let me get this. This is Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decree. It says, and right grievousness which they have prescribed. Yeah, and that's what this is, man. These are unrighteous decrees. All right, to it's bad enough they're taxing you, all right, on your money, all right, they're taking half of your paycheck before it's even deposited in your account. Bad enough that, but what this devil he's trying to take it a step further. All right, he wants to dictate, okay, what it is that you could buy, how can you buy it, all right, if you can buy it. All right, he's looking to have total control. It says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees. It says, in that right grievousness which they have prescribed. Yeah, this is a unrighteous decree, man. All right, let me get this. And how are they able to do this? Let me get this. This is Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Yeah. So, pursuing to Job 9:24, what? The earth was given into the hands of the wicked. All right. And that's what this devil, he has the power to do it. So what? He's going to do it. Micah 2:2. And they covered fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. So that's what these devils are ultimately doing. They're trying to oppress a man within his house. Okay, they want you to bow down to their image. All right. If you want anything, right? It says, therefore, Salakia. That's what this devil was doing. What he has the power to implement these laws, all right, and these decrees, all right. Ultimately, he's going to do it. Why? Because it's in the power of his hand. All right, the earth was given into his hands for a moment. All right. Yeah, Salaki, bear with me. So let me see. That's let me get a second. Let me see if this is it. Second. Yeah, so let's play the
from one of the top people at the IMF, okay? And this is a international monetary fund. This is like the World Bank. They give loans. This is like the Federal Reserve for other countries that don't have their own Federal Reserve. That's what the IMF is. And at the same time that they are announcing this, that there's going to be programmable currencies, right? And that's the only way you're going to have access to any type of government care or facilities is to be opted into these CBDC programs. And at the same time now, the EU just passed this digital ID wallet law, and they are now starting to implement it in countries like Luxembourg right now. Okay, and the EU has almost 500 million people in it, and they're now under this new law. Here it is. Final agreement on EU digital identity wallets expands scope of regulations. And it says right here, with the full guarantee of EU law, wallet holders throughout Europe can use their linked digital IDs to open bank accounts and make payments, store digital ID and biometric documents such as mobile driver's license and professional certificates, and expedite services in travel, healthcare, and other areas of life. Significantly, the regulation makes it mandatory for so-called very large online platforms like Facebook, Google, etc. to accept the EU digital ID wallet for login. The commission.
Hey, was that chick in New York? She was saying what everybody is going to eventually have to get digital IDs and log in with their digital IDs so they can be recognized online. All right, which we know what that's going into what Amos 8 and 11, the famine of the word. All right, so everything is, the Lord is bringing this whole thing together beautifully. All right, everything is playing out. All right, and it's going according to prophecy. All right, let's go.
Commissioner's release implies that this is a potential model for smaller companies for which the features and specs of the wallet could boost both competitiveness and compliance. All right, so they're even saying that this is going to be the login option for Google, YouTube, Facebook. Everyone in the EU is eventually going to have to use this for their login because it's very strict over there. If you say anything online that is not approved speech, it doesn't even have to be inciting anything. You could just say speech that is not approved in certain countries in the EU, and you will have the police showing up at your door trying to arrest you for your free speech rights in the EU because they do not have a First Amendment.
And that's coming to America. All right, free speech. All right, what you call freedom to protest. All right, all that's coming to an end. Because the last thing these devils want is any resistance, all right, going up against their new world order. So they pretty much have to snuff it out, all right, and they're going to use it by these various tactics, all right.
Amendment, all right, and now they're saying that you will have to use this to log into Google, Facebook, YouTube, all of these big X, Twitter, all of these big social media companies are now going to be forced to use this EU digital ID, and once you get banned off of them, then that's it. There's no making another account. There's no creating another login or anything like that. You are banned and you're done for good. All right, so once this stuff's implemented, they are going to have even more free speech crackdowns as well. And this is laying the groundwork for the beast system, all right? And like that IMF deputy director said, they are going to program the currencies, all right? They're not even going to allow you to buy certain goods, and certain products are going to be off limits, all right? You're not going to be able to buy them or access them, and there's going to be no physical currency, so you are going to have to resort to things like bartering if you want to trade these items that are banned or not allowed, all right? This is a very slippery slope to allow the government to have this much power over our economics and our currency, all right? And we see the responsibility that they've had with our currency the past few decades, and our fiscal responsibility has been terrible, all right? Our country is in almost $35 trillion in debt. It might honestly be more right now. And we're going to allow these people to have a central banking digital currency as well, where they track and trace every single thing that you do, but then their money, all their flows, all the Pentagon money is just gone. All right, trillions of dollars gone that they don't know where it went. And this could even start moving into things like your health. They're saying this is going to be connected to your health care and your health records as well. There could be things like health passports, where if you are not up to date on whatever the newest health thing is that the government is saying that you have to have, whatever the newest treatment,
i.e., those Jabberwockies, all right, those motherfucking inoculations, right? If you want to get treated, you're gonna have to be up to date on your shots, man. Hey, that's why we gotta pray. The time is coming, amen. We have to be more fervent and, praying. All right, you know, asking the Lord what to make the time short. Let's go.
Or whatever they're saying you need to have access, that will also be a part of this digital ID wallet system that the EU has passed in law officially. The EU commissioner came out, Ursula, she came out recently too and said that this is coming and we are heading full steam ahead on this. All right. So this is going to be connected to every aspect of your society, and you could be locked out of bank accounts. You could be locked out of bartering, buying, selling, trading if you do not have your health records up to date as well. All right. This is what we do with animals. All right. Animals have to be up to date on their health records, or they're not allowed into certain areas, certain countries, all this stuff. And people should have freedom over their own health and their own body. There should not be these mandates, and it should not all be connected. There should be compartmentalization of these industries and of these things, because we do not want a central power controlling all of it. All right, because it's too easy for corruption to get control of that central power and have power over everything. All right, so this stuff's dangerous, but it's coming. All right, this is coming to the U.S. as well. The FCC just took over the entire internet, and they're proposing internet IDs to log into the internet very soon to promote, quote, equity and, quote, fairness on the internet. You know what that means? That the government is coming in to put the thumb on the scale to whatever they don't agree with. All right, so this stuff's coming. You need to be getting yourself as prepared and as self-sufficient as possible. We're going to be on our homestead in just a few weeks. We're super close. We're really excited. All right, we still have our chickens. We've had our chickens off-grid in our RV.
All right, so there you go. All right, this devil is he's moving. He's moving like he said, full steam ahead. This is Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. Yeah, so this devil is going to come down with great wrath, because he knoweth that his time is short. So what he has to implement his new world order, man. He has to, because they're really behind on this whole new world order thing. All right, so they have to, haste make waste, man. All right, I'm going back to Daniel, the 6th chapter. All right, shout out to the brother Nathan helping me, because I knew it was a situation in Daniel with the 6th chapter, but he pointed me in the right direction as far as I should have read up a little at the beginning. So this is Daniel 6 and I'm going to start at 1. And it pleased Darius to set over the kingdom 120 prince, which should be over the whole kingdom. It says, and over these 3 presidents, of whom Daniel was first, that the princes might give account unto them. And it says, and the king should have no damage. Then this Daniel was preferred above the president and princes, because an excellent spirit was in him. It says, and the king thought to set him over the whole realm. Then the president and princesses sought to find occasion against Daniel concerning the kingdom, but they could find none occasion nor fault, for so much as he was faithful, neither was there any error or fault found in him. Then said these men, we shall find an occasion. Salakia. Let me make sure I'm in the right Salakia. I'm wrong. 2nd Maccabees. Salakia. Hey man, it happens. 2nd Maccabees, the 6th chapter. Second Maccabees, 6:1. Not long after these kings sent an old man of Athens to compel the Jews to depart from their law of their fathers and not to live after the law of Yahweh. And that's what these devils trying to do. Hey, once again, shout out to the brother Nathan, pointing me in the right direction. Hey man, I was totally off. I know it was the count and Daniel, but yeah, the brother pointed me. I called him for a lifeline, and the brother obliged me. So the water, brother. If you so happen to come across this lesson, the water to the brother Nathan. His channel is Shadow of Thy Wings. Subscribe and be edified. Very beautiful and diligent brother. It says not long after this, the king sent an old man of Athens to compel the Jews to depart from their laws of their fathers and not to live after the laws of Yahweh. And that's what these devils trying to do all over again. Like I was saying in the beginning of the lesson, what is nothing new under the sun. It says, and to pollute also the temple in Jerusalem, and to call it the temple of Jupiter Olympius, and that in Garizim, the Jupiter, the defender of strangers, as they did desire that dwell in the place. The coming in of this mischief was sore and grievous to the people. It said, for the temple was filled with riot and reveling by the Gentiles who dallied with harlots and had to do with women within the circuit of the holy place, of the holy places, and besides that brought in things that were not lawful. The altar also was filled with profane things which the law forbiddeth. Neither was it lawful for a man to keep Sabbath days or ancient fast, or to profess himself as all to be a Jew. So hey, that's what they're trying to do now. All right, they're trying to get us to what to deny and denounce Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, and be a part of this world. It says, and in the days of the king's birth, every month they were brought by bitter constraints to eat of the sacrifices, and when the fast of Bacchus was kept, the Jews were compelled to go in procession in Bacchus carrying ivy. It says, moreover, there went out a decree to the neighboring cities of the heathen by the suggestion of Ptolemy against the Jews, that they should observe the same fashion and be partakers of their sacrifices. And whoso would not conform themselves to the manner of the Gentile should be put to death. Then might a man have seen the present misery. All right, so I'm gonna end right there with that, right? So, and then you fast forward, all right. You fast forward to modern, all right. Modern what? Greece, all right. Rome, all right. Okay, you have the same thing. Even in Egypt, what if you wanted to stay with your master? All right, no, Salakia. Our customs was if you wanted to stay, because if you was a servant and you wanted to stay with your master, our customs was what? That you put a awl in your ear. All right, basically you pierce your ear. All right, so like I said, there's nothing new under the sun. So this is Revelations, all right, 13 and and 16. All right, and it's the same. As the matter of fact, I'm gonna start at 15 because hey, what did they say? Okay, in Maccabees, all right, that anybody that would not worship what should be killed. All right, so you fast forward to modern day, all right, and what they're still singing, they're still trying to push what their new world order, all right, and modern, and modern, in the modern day. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that it says that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast, here we go, should be killed. So it's the same, they putting out the same decree. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their foreheads. It says, and that no man might buy or sell, save that he that have the mark of the name of the beast or the number of his name. So there you go. You're not going to be able to buy or sell. All right. You're not going to, the God say, hey, even if you want to rent a bike, all right, you're not going to be able to do it. All right, unless you're under the hegemony of Esau's beast system. All right, which that's going to be the chip. All right, the Internet of Things. All right, so forth and so on, man. All right, what they call that? What is it called? They call that when you part human and part robot. I forget the actual name of it. But yeah, man, that's all. Let me get this. All right. This is Revelation 14 and 10. I'm going to start at 9. It says Revelation 14 and 9. So this is what's going to be your punishment. What if you take that? If you bow the knee to the beast system. This is what's going to happen to you by taking that chip. Revelation 14 and 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. All right, which indignation means righteous anger. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of thy holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, which is Yahweh Shai, man. So, hey, man, so Esau, he's coming in. He's moving full steam ahead with his new world order. Hey, man, Adawan Ratazah, man, the Lord just keep us from the hour of temptation and provide and protect and look after us in these times to come, man. All right, so with that, I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to say shalom.